I am Iron Man. Holy moly. Iron Man is 15 years old, and that means the Marvel Cinematic Universe by Marvel Studios in general. Yes, this 2008 film started it all, and we are 32 films strong in the MCU. The next one being this month's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 as of this recording. So what's up, guys? Timzster here, celebrating 15 years of Iron Man. Of course, we know it revitalized Robert Downey Jr.'s career as he played the lead role of Tony Stark, a former weapons manufacturer who was captured and near death, and he found purpose by building a suit of armor to rescue him and fight as a superhero. So this film also starred Gwyneth Paltrow as his secretary turned love interest, Pepper Potts, Jeff Daniels as his mentor turned villain, Obadiah Stane, and before the role was recast, it was Terrence Howard playing Tony's best friend, James Rhodey Rhodes, who we all know would become War Machine, but that role was played by Don Cheadle, starting with Iron Man 2 onwards in the MCU. So, Iron Man, it was directed by Jon Favreau, who also played Happy Hogan in the movie and in the rest of the MCU. One of my favorite MCU films. I remember watching this in Greenbelt Cinemas when it opened in the Philippines on April 30, and I was blown away. I mean, from start to finish, you see the CG effects and the different armors that Tony wears and creates throughout the movie, from the Mark 1 to the Mark 3. In fact, I have a toy of the Mark 1 here from ZD Toys. Yeah, there we go. This was an awesome movie. It revolutionized superhero movies in cinema and gave us interconnected superhero films that make up the MCU. There's the Mark II. And later on, after Disney bought it, we would get other superhero films. Of course, with Thor, Captain America, the Avengers, starting off things and bringing in the Infinity Saga. And later on, we'd get other heroes making their big screen debut with Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, and the Guardians of the Galaxy, of course. Here is the Mark III. And then, later on, after the Avengers films got sequels and we'd meet Thanos as the main villain of the Infinity Saga, we'd get other films and TV series. For the TV series in Disney Plus, we'd get The Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, Moon Knight, What If, Miss Marvel, and She-Hulk, just to name a few. But you can see how Iron Man started it all. In fact, Iron Man would get 2 more sequels with Iron Man 2 and 3 before Tony's adventures would continue with the Avengers films, culminating in Avengers Endgame. Man, so much memories about Iron Man. That's all over the world now. He's a household name. But before that, of course, he started in comic books. I was a fan of the character. And before RDJ's personality took over, he was a futurist and he was a serious thinker. He wasn't a wisecracker like he's depicted in the MCU films. But still, without Iron Man, we wouldn't get the rest of the MCU and the Avengers films. It started it all. So, hats off to Iron Man and MCU, which is still going and going and going. So, of course, we're already at Phase 5. Hopefully, things improve, because Phase 4 was a mixed bag, and we're already at the Multiverse Saga, exploring different realities. But one of the leads, of course, is Doctor Strange, another facial bro. If you read comics, you'll know that reference. Anyway, Iron Man started it all. So happy 15 years to Iron Man. Again, it opened on April 30 in the Philippines and May 2 in the US. So as of this recording, it's today. Happy 15 years, Iron Man in the MCU. Watch it, and watch it all the way to the post-credits scene where Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury appears to tell Tony about the Avengers Initiative and tease the Avengers. I am Iron Man.